Okay, so starting with the smallest one, and again, this is the 50. You just cut it out. Notice how I scraped it on the board to try and get that to cut. It didn't quite cut through all the way. So I'll just pull it apart so we get those petals separated. If you can actually rub it with your hand, but it came out, so that's okay. No big deal. Just make sure it's like that. Okay, back to my foam, and you want to use this really thick foam, and you want to do the same thing. Notice how thick this is. Again, drying time. And you're going to go right down the center on this thick foam. And that's so it cups these petals. See? By the way, this foam is just upholstery foam. So you go to the fabric store and buy, they have it in different thicknesses. Ask for upholstery foam on a big old bolt. You can pinch these some more to get even more of a point. More delicate the point, the cooler the flower looks. I guess they're not really flowers, are they? Whatever. All right, so see I've got that like that. I can actually stick that in here. And again, I could actually pull these guys up. Ha, maybe. There we go. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to press down on that a little bit. Put a little bit of the glue on. And this, I would normally wait for it to dry. It's not dry yet, so it's going to kind of fall apart, but that's okay. And stick that in there. It's not dry yet. Let me do it with one of the other ones that's dry. So here's one that's dry. You definitely have to wait for that to dry before you start putting them together. Let's see, we just add it in. Lift these guys up. And it makes a cute little tiny succulent. And that's how I made that. Same thing. Okay, so if I were doing a larger flower and not stopping here, if I were going to make it even bigger, I start with the biggest size petal I want. I'm going to need more paste, so it's not enough. So I have my 90, my 75 and my 90 here. That's a little too big. I'm just going to go up to the 75, I think. And again, make sure you roll it, fairly thick, because these petals are thick on these things. A little bit of cornstarch so it won't stick. It's nice because these things don't require any veining. You don't need any special, they're very smooth petals. So they're a lot faster to do than regular gum paste flowers. So about the 1/8 of an inch thick here. Okay, and here's my 75. So we rub it. Let's see if I can get this to do it first. Okay, so when we take it off, you can see that it hasn't quite gone through here. See? And all you do is just rub it. You want to rub your finger over that. It's not sharp, so that it cuts all the way through. See? Okay. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. And then just poke it through. There, see now they're cut apart like they're supposed to be. All right, so back onto our foam. And I'm going to use the ball tool right down the center. Give that extra little pinch. And again, you don't have to use the ball tool. You can just use your finger if you want. I just used to the tool. Okay, I'm going to leave that there.